Yo, what's up, brother? How you doing, or sister? I'm not sure. If you can hear me, and you can please hit me with a 5x5, I'd appreciate that. Let me see here. I'm not getting any chat. Oh, Holly. Thank you, Holly. Couldn't sleep. So, Hunter, get away. Go back. Get away. Yeah, I couldn't sleep, Holly. You know, so I decided to come on live for a little bit. And I'm sure you've heard already. We are in World War III. He pulled the trigger, and it's time. It now it's really time to prepare, because a lot of people, they are they believe that nothing's gonna happen. We're the greatest. We're the biggest. We're the baddest. Nothing's gonna happen. They're not gonna retaliate. But if you live by that, you will suffer, because when they do, and they should, and they will. Hello from Germany, Arno. Thank you for being here, brother. So, I'm from upstate New York, and I went live. Only I can't sleep because there are a lot of things that are happening in the world right now with Iran. Luis Samir Costa Gomez. Hola, Karen. Hola, hola, from wherever you are. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. And yep, I'm not sure what part, wherever you guys may be, but here in the United States, we need to start preparing, because the world's going crazy. We are currently in World War III. It is happening. It's happening. And I am currently charging. I'm charging everything. Everything that's rechargeable, like your flashlights. I have 4 flashlights right now. I'm recharging. I'm making sure that the charge is on there all the way, because you don't know when they're going to attack us with a power grid attack. They might turn off the lights. We might have a blackout. So it's really important to have all of your flashlights with new batteries in there and everything charged. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm charging everything. Oh, I forgot that I had this speaker here. I mean, this microphone, so I can speak a little bit louder. Wow, 16 hours you lost power. That's I'm that's bad. That's terrible, Holly. I'm sad bad that happened to you. So I hope you guys, I know you're prepared. You probably have a generator and flashlights and candles. You have all that stuff, because you're you're a prepper. So, but yeah. So can you imagine 16 hours? Can you imagine 16 days? 16 days is a long time without electricity. Once we have no electricity, there is no gasoline. There's no food, because there's no gasoline, because you need electricity for gasoline. There's no water. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we will not have. Oh yeah, you have a solar generator. That's very good. That's very good. So you guys need to prepare now more than ever. They are announcing a draft for the war. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Hussam. All right? I have one son. He's 22 years old. He's not going nowhere. He's staying here. And he's going to protect his mother, and I'm going to protect him like it's supposed to be. But, yeah, they probably will draft. You know, this is just the beginning. A lot of people are in denial. They're saying, no, nothing's going to happen. That's it. If you think Iran is not going to retaliate, you got to be crazy. Because when you put a family up against the wall and they're about to die, they're going to retaliate. And they're definitely going to do that. They warned us that they have sleeper cells in this country since the 80s. It didn't just occur now when the border was open. Probably more so, but since the 80s, they've been telling us that there are sleeper cells here. And if the sleeper cells are awoken, we don't know what we're going to do. You guys need to prepare, get your houses in order. Put away some food, put away some water, get everything charged up. Another thing that's going to happen now is the price of gasoline is going to go up, right? Because they're going to close that strait, and the price of gasoline is going to go up. So I have some tanks outside. I think I have 4 or 5 gallon containers, and I'm going to fill them up. And then you get some gasoline extension. They have it. You know, you pour it inside the gasoline, and it'll last longer. I'm gonna keep it real. All right, yo, keep it real for real. You gotta keep it real. Keeping it real is realizing that, you know, these are dangerous times, and you need to prepare for this stuff, because if you don't prepare, what's going to happen to the people? There are so many people who are not prepared because they don't believe in this. They only think about their own little miserable lives and all the little shit that they do all day long, but they don't believe that this is going to happen. There's a lot of people in denial of this. So they're going to become thieves, because when there's no food for 3 or 4 or 5 days and your kid is hungry, you're going to go out there and you're going to try to rob somebody, because people are not going to give you nothing for free. And guess what? The government is not going to help you. This is all a setup, man. This is all a big plan. I'm very disappointed in Donald Trump. I am. I'm disappointed because he bullshitted. I knew he was a bullshitter. I hate to say it. I admit I voted for him, but I hate to say it. It was a mistake. He said there was going to be no war. Here we are, only half a year into his presidency, and we just bombed the shit out of Iran. I can't talk to you now because I'm on a live. If you want, go on my live.
Okay, bye.
Go on my live, bye. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, I want to show you guys my t-shirt here. See, can you read it? Archery is the last defense from the apocalypse. It's true, because the bullets are going to run out sooner or later. Okay? And Trump, you know, he said, one day, the first day, the next day, I'm going to stop the war in Ukraine. It's been 6 months. You have to stop the war in Ukraine. But y'all started the war in Iran. Okay? I'm not for Iran. They've been our enemies for a long time. They've been chanting death to America for a long, long time. So I'm not there, you know, but still, I'm not for killing children either. A lot of children have died here, innocent kids in Gaza. This is a takeover. I'm not happy what Israel is doing. Okay? They may call it like they're defending themselves, whatever they want to say. It is a genocide. I'm sorry to say that. Sorry to say. You know, Donald Trump, I thought you were going to negotiate something here, but now you pulled the trigger, and now you have just made all of our lives in danger. we have to pray to God that nothing happens. I pray to God every day. Every day I pray. I don't want war. I have a lot of plans in my life. I have a lot of plans. I have family. I have kids. Right now, I don't want war, but I prepare for it, and I've been preparing for that for a long, long time. A lot of you guys don't know me, but there's a reason why my name is XNYC Prepper, and that's just in case you don't know. I used to live in New York City. Now I live in the mountains of New York State. But yeah, I am disappointed. I pray to God that, yeah, another 9/11 attack. Yo, keeping it real, that's what's going to happen, and it could be a false flag operation too, just like possibly 9/11. Who knows? It could be a false flag. So the next time that they attack, they're going to retaliate. Whether they retaliate or they make up a retaliation, so we can go over there and finish them off. That's what's going to happen. This did not stop today. This just started today. So everybody who's out, you guys need to prepare. All right? Don't procrastinate anymore. If you have a family and you have people who you love, and I know a lot of people don't listen to this shit that I'm talking. My own kids, when I talk to them about this, they don't listen to me. And this is pissing me off. You know why? Because they live in New York City. And I live 2.5 hours away. And they're not listening to me. So now they're going to make me risk my life if some shit happens in New York City. And New York City is the #1 target. Probably the #1 target, right? Something happens in New York City. I got to somehow break into New York City to save my kids. I probably won't make it. I'll probably die on my way to do that. But of course, I will die trying. Of course, because these are my children. And then they're not children. One is 22 years old. That's my only son. And my daughter is 34 years old. But they don't listen to me. When I talk to them about this, hey, listen, guys, things are getting serious. We have to prepare. Oh, Daddy, please don't talk to me about that. Oh, no, you make me nervous. I'll talk to you later, Dad. I love you. Bye. When they hung up with the phone. That's how they do to me. So now it's all up to me. Me. One person. Oh, wow, Holly. What is a mass? I'm not sure. It doesn't sound good, but I that's terrible news. That's terrible news, guys, because Mike happens to be Holly's husband, and I met him, and he's an awesome, 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 awesome guy. And I'm gonna say a prayer for him, Holly. I will be praying for your husband. I hope everything turns out good for him. Okay. Hope everything turns out good for Mike. But you keep me informed, Holly. All right. You remember, you got a brother up here, and when the shit hits the fan, we might have to do something, whatever it takes. Okay. People who care about me, I care about them. That's how it is. But we all got to prepare. We got to prepare. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die sooner or later. And God has us here during these times now, I guess, because He wants us to experience this. What's going to happen? Anyway, should I stay on the live or should I call it? I don't even know what it is. Oh, Holly, thank you. I just found out. Thank you, XNYC. Yes, keep up to date. All right, I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. You got a channel? Let me see. 167 subscribers. All right, no problem. I subscribe to you too. I don't know if I have a refreshing point of view. I really, I always think the worst and hope for the best, you know. But I don't get like excited. You know what I mean? I really don't care. I don't get excited. We've been knowing that this was going to happen for a long time. This is really serious. All right. We might have civil war. I was just down there in the New York City protest, the No Kings protest last week. Thousands and thousands of people in Midtown Manhattan. Thousands. I was caught in the middle of all of that commotion. It took me about an hour to get out away from the crowd. And these people were all against Donald Trump. Now, what do you think they're going to say now that he just bombarded Iran and we are waiting for retaliation? They're really going to flip out. So things are going to get crazy here. And yeah, just got to pray to God. It's up, if you believe in God, I'm a Christian, if you're a Christian and you believe in God, then you shouldn't be afraid, because we're all going to die. But if you're a good person and you believe in heaven and hell, and you believe you're going to heaven because you don't sin, then there's nothing to worry about, I guess. When I die, I'm going to die with my boots on. I'll tell you one thing. I defend myself and I defend mine to the end. And God knows that I know that that's what God wants me to do. Hey, Talk by B, what's up? Yeah. So yeah, I'm charging everything now. Everything that's rechargeable. I have a whole bunch of flashlights, lanterns. I'm charging them all. Tomorrow I'm going to go out. Hey, South Florida, baby. Nice and hot down there. I can't wait to get down there so I can go fishing. I could go do some real fishing. Because I fish up here, but I miss South Florida fishing. My God. I want to go to the Keys. I am on Instagram. I'm going to keep it real. I don't know if you ever seen my channel, but on Instagram I do music videos. And on, what's the other one? The other Chinese platform. I do music videos. Yeah, how about that? Absolutely, you can fish fresh and salt in the same morning. It's beautiful, right? I mean, I lived in Florida 2 times in my life, and then us New Yorkers, we end up coming back up here. But I love Florida, I really do. I love Florida. What's my Instagram? I'm not sure. It's XNYC Prepper. Let me see. I'll show you. I got another phone here. Let's see here. Instagram. I don't do a whole lot on Instagram, but like I said, I do music videos, a lot of music videos. I'm going to start posting a lot more there. Oh, this is one that I did here on Instagram. Let's see. Oh, the old man kicking. Check it out. One more. Boom. And I'm on TikTok too. I'm on TikTok. It, you see the craziest things in New York City, man. Oh my God, that was funny. Thank you. I appreciate that. But you know, you go on TikTok and stuff like that, and this is what you see: like pretty girls, and they get all the even on YouTube. I'm so sick of them. Yeah, he definitely looked like Paul Stanley. Definitely Holly. Oh my God! I even put that on my video. I'm not. Imagine if he saw that, he'd probably laugh. You gotta laugh. Oh my God! The world's going crazy, 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 crazy. Oh look, Kalamani. He is speaking live. Speaking live. No, that was a guy. That was a guy. That was a guy. For sure. Calamari, whatever you call. I forgot what. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Calamari, whatever. The Shah of Iran. He's not the Shah. He's the supreme leader. Supreme leader. Hunter. Holly wants to say hello to you. Come here. I made a video of Hunter today. He got a lot of views. Yeah, he got like. Come here, boy. Say hello to Holly. Come here. Up here. Say hello to the camera. Come here. Oh, you're gonna turn my light off. Don't do that. Oh no. Oh, he did it. Move. All right. Come on over here. Come over here, Hal. Come here. Come here, you little rascal. This is my Hunter. Don't you lick me. You lick your private parts. You come lick in my face, boy. Don't do that. I'll kick your butt. I love you. I could kiss you, but you don't kiss me. No, you know better than that. All right, get out of here. Get out. Get out. Go. Go. Go to sleep. It's late. You guys ever see one of these? Oh, let me see. Oh, it's not charged. It's not charged. But it's a stun gun. It's a stun gun. I'm getting my knives. Look. This is a cold steel. This is my main fighting knife. One of my main fighting knives. It's a beautiful, beautiful knife. So sharp, I could shave. Very sharp. That's a cold steel. What else do I got here? Oh, well, I got one. Yeah. Huh? With a Tonto blade. What else do I got here? I got a bunch of them. This is one of my favorite knives. See this? Oh my God. It's so sharp, it's so pointy. It's a united steel knife. And this is a dagger, but it's sharp on both edges. Very, very, very sharp. So these three here. This is an antique. This knife is worth close to $1,000 or more. And It's very expensive. I forgot. I can't remember the name now because it's late at night. It's like a Sheffield. Oh, shit. I turned the light off. There we go. There I got another knife. Oh, shit. Oh. See this? Yes, it's a comb so I can comb my hair. Whatever I got left. But check it out. Oh, it's a hidden dagger. It's made of plastic. It's very, very sharp. Very sharp. You keep this in your pocket. Keep it in your pocket. When you pull it out, the knife comes out. This stays in your pocket. But you can use it to comb yourself, you know? Yeah. You guys know what this is? These are monkey fists. They're used in self-defense. You know what I do? I clip this guy here onto my belt here, and I stick it down my pocket. And if I remove that and I put it in my hand, this carabiner is a knuckle. You see how it fits right in my hand? Boom. And this, woo, do some serious damage with this. These are monkey fists. I put two of them in one. And then this is an extra heavy duty monkey fist. With this thing, like I have an old refrigerator outside. And I slammed the refrigerator, man. It was making dents this deep into the refrigerator. This will kill a person. You hit somebody in the head with this, they're dead. Same thing with this. So, you know, you just have to be careful nowadays when you defend yourself out in the street, because there's always a chance that you might somebody by mistake. So you have to be careful, especially when you're attacking the head. So I teach a lot of my people, I teach them, you know, I don't practice martial arts anymore. I used to. I was a black belt when I was 18 years old. I started when I was 12, 13, 14. Every single day. I had Bruce Lee fever when I was a kid. And like I said, I was a black belt when I was 18. Now I'm an old man, 65, okay? I know I don't look it, right? Do I look it, 65? Not that I'm showing off. But I've been training my whole life, but now I don't do martial arts anymore. I train in reality-based self-defense. The real deal. Things that will save your ass in the street. Okay, when you see kids, I'm sorry, I forgot about this. When you see kids in martial arts schools, it's very good. I started when I was 12, okay? Please don't hating Yankees, please. All right, whatever. Damn Yankees. Let me say frigid. From Alabama, we are Yankees. Yep. Alabama, I'm probably more redneck than you, okay? Just because I live up here in the north, you don't know, okay? I live in the mountains. And so is Holly. I live in the mountains of New York. I live in the mountains, okay? I'm 1,750 feet up in elevation in the woods. My neighbors are bears, deer, coyotes, foxes, all around me, all right? And because I was born and raised in New York City, lived down there my whole life, but I've been hunting and fishing since I was 12 years old. Same as long as I've been training in martial arts, since I was 12 years old. So, and guess what? I'm a serious hunter. I get 3 deer every year with my bow before gun season. I want you to know, and I love people from Alabama. Alabama, get away. That's right. But we are northern rednecks up here. I was born as a city guy, but I turned into a country boy. That's how it is. And I'm happy. I love living up here in the woods, secluded away from people. Where I live, I don't see people except the mail lady. She comes by once a day, leave off my good news and my bad news, but that's how I live. So, anyway, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, Hallie, you know, there are a lot of fucked up people up here in New York. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, there are a lot of liberals down there in the city. They're freaks. Okay, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I don't believe in this two-party system that we have here. And I'm not saying that we should have one party, but you know what? Why is half the country Democrat, the other half the country Republican, and we're against each other and we hate each other? And this is all bullshit. This was all, it's a setup, man. It's a setup. Everything that's happening is a setup. This World War III is a setup. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. If you guys think that China, North Korea, Iran, and Russia is going to stand for this, they're not. They're not. And North Korea, I don't trust that guy, little fat Kim there. He's going to be the trigger man. Because China and Russia, they're smart. They'll use him. Maybe North Korea has already given Iran a nuclear bomb. We don't know that yet. We don't know. We're waiting now for their retaliation, if they retaliate. That's what we're all waiting for, to see what happens. Like sitting ducks. Like sitting ducks. Hey, I'd love to read your book. I wrote the Old Arts Survival Guide. Should have me on the show. I supply books getaways. I'd be glad to have you on your show. Email me, xnycprepper@yahoo.com. You have a channel? I'm not sure. If you have a channel, please post it so I can check it out. Hey Ron, how you doing? I'm Dean, D-E-A-N. All right, Holly. Holly, when you have a chance, send me his so I could subscribe to his channel also. Awesome, bro. Awesome. I don't know what else to talk about. I'll tell you one thing. Tomorrow morning, I'm getting up. I'm doing the same thing I do every single day. But my routine is changing from this point on because I'm getting serious about this, okay? I'm forming, I have close to, I live sort of secluded, but close to me, I have 4 friends, or five people. They're my neighbors. And we're going to get together, and we're going to start, and I told them, just because, we're going to form a group here, doesn't mean we have to start training right away. Because if you don't train within your group, then what good is it? All right? So you have to have a group. Don't be alone. If you're a lone prepper, your chances of survival are going to be very small. You have to be like Rambo. You have to be a real Rambo. You have to be able to identify food in the woods, plant identification. You got to hide your ass because you don't have an army. Remember one thing, a lone wolf prepper has to sleep. And that's why it's good to have somebody who's up and awake while you're sleeping, because then you're vulnerable. You have to become like a ninja in the woods and disappear. Rochester's not far from here. That's cool. Yeah, me too. I live in Orange County. In Orange County, Deer Park, Orange County. I love it over here. Right next to Pennsylvania and right next to New Jersey. I could actually walk to Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Highland Park, yes. Yes. Very nice. And today I went for a good long walk with my two dogs. It was about, I'd say about a half-hour walk, but going up a steep hill and back down. And it feels really good. And walking is really important, guys, especially when you get of age like myself. The first thing that you lose in life is your legs, the strength in your legs. You lose the strength in your legs. Once that starts happening, that's like that's a warning. That's a warning that you got to get your ass up off the couch, stretch every day. It's important to stretch your legs. Stretch your legs and go for a long walk. You don't have to run. You don't have to go on the treadmill. All you need to do is walk. You know. So I'm lucky around here where I live. I could walk in the woods. Nobody could see us. Or I can walk on the street if I want to. But I'm making that part of my daily habit. I'm going to wake first thing in the morning. I wasn't doing that before because I have over an acre of land and I just let my dogs loose, you know. But now in the morning when I wake up, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drink some water or some beet juice because you need hydration, and some black coffee. I've been drinking coffee with milk and sugar or equal, no sugar, but I've been taking equal and stuff like that, or the other one, I forgot, what do you call it? But I'm dropping all that. It's going to be black coffee only, water first, and then black coffee only with no sugar, no milk, no nothing. And then I'm going to go for a walk with my dogs. And then when I come back, that's when I hit the protein. I'll be eating every day. I'm planning to eat at least 6 eggs in the morning, maybe some cottage cheese with it, and I'll be eating 5 times a day every 3 hours. I already made my menu of what I'm going to eat every day. So it's important to eat healthy, and it's important to actually, you know, eat at certain times during the day because it keeps your metabolism going, it keeps your energy, and it keeps actually you're burning more fat that way. So, and I go to the gym every other day and I lift weights. Weightlifting is very, 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 very important at any age. Okay, especially when you get old, right? Because you need strength. If you have no strength in your body, you become old and you'll fall down. You can't get back up. I'm not doing that. I plan to work out every single day of my life. When I'm not lifting weights, I'm doing martial arts. I'm hitting the bag. I'm punching. I'm kicking. I'm walking. I'm exercising every day until God says no more. But I did a video the other day of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And AKP, good to see you, brother. Yes, you can't sleep either, right? It's what it's Saturday, so what the hell? Yeah. So, yep, that's it. You have to get your body in shape because if it's true what they're saying that we are going into World War III, we're in World War III, we might get attacked. This is just the beginning. It's not over with. We still got to deal with Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran, and the rest of them. The cartel, Mexico. You guys, you got to get in shape. You got to get in the best shape that you can possibly. You know, age is not an excuse. Not an excuse. You know, all right. Some people can't get do have excuses. They're like crippled. They're disabled to the point that they really can't exercise. But I'm gonna tell you something. I fell 7 stories. I fell 7 stories escaping a fire. I was on the 10th floor of a building, and a fire erupted, and I couldn't get out. So I took an extension cord. I tied that extension cord around the bed, and I scaled the side of a building. Came down from 9, 8, 7 on a little orange extension cord, and when I got to the 7th floor, the thing snapped. Down I went. I fell on my ass, but I broke the fall because I used to study judo and I used to go up on a 6 foot ladder and throw myself backwards all day long, so I knew how to break the fall. And in the process, I broke both my elbows. I broke my back in 2 places. I broke my neck. I broke both elbows and dislocated this right arm. And the doctors said I was never going to walk again. I was married with a little kid, and the doctor said, well, he's not going to walk again unless we try to put some bars in his back. And I refused. I didn't want the bars in my back. I signed myself out of the hospital on my own consent. And yeah, 30 feet is lethal, but I fell 70 feet or bigger or more. I fell 7 stories. It was the 7th floor. And I landed on grass on my ass. And I couldn't walk for 7 years. I was in a wheelchair, suffering. I lost everything. I gave up my wife. Why did I give up my wife? Because she was 16 years younger than me, and the doctor said I was never going to walk again. And I didn't want her to babysit me. Because I'm not that type of a man. So I forced it. I got rid of my apartment. I gave her money so she could buy her own apartment in Brooklyn, which that's where she's living now with my 22-year-old son. And I moved to upstate New York in a wheelchair. And I couldn't walk until 2 years ago. But 2 years ago, I started my recovery. And now I am not bragging, but I'm probably faster than ever in my life. I'm probably stronger than ever in my life. And I know that by the amount of weight that I lift when I'm in the gym. 100 pounds is nothing for me now. So I thank God. It's up to him. It was up to him. Most people don't survive this. I'm not saying I'm not a Superman. I'm just lucky, man. I got lucky. He didn't want me just yet. So now, like I said, I train all the time. I train all the time, guys, because. So he was cheating to get bigger arms because he couldn't gain his leg. Who's that? Who's that? Please, no bully sub to XYZ and watch his videos. Yeah, you know what, KP? I was thinking about your kid today. I swear to God. I swear to God, Ken. I thought about him. Because my kid, I only have one son. But when I heard about, World War III, I swear, I did think about KP. I said, wow, KP's got a boy who just turned, who just went to the military. So God bless him. We're going to say prayers. I mean, all we could do is pray to God that this doesn't escalate, but expect the worst. Hope for the best. You have to do that. You got no choice. So he was cheating to get bigger arms because he couldn't use his legs. I'll tell you the truth. When I couldn't use my legs, I was in a wheelchair. I was lifting weights for my arms because that's how I am. Now my legs are very powerful. I still have pain in my legs, but I work them out and I'm able to kick way above my head again with all of my, martial arts kicks that I used to do when I was a young man. So just got to keep on going, man. Yeah, I was fucked up. I couldn't move. I was really bad. I couldn't walk 10 steps to the bathroom. I was in a wheelchair. But now I have no pain in my legs like that, like I used to. I could almost do a split to the ground. The big thumbs. No, I can't get a super chat or nothing like that. But thank you anyway. I appreciate you so much. Um, at one time I was monetized, and then YouTube decided to take away my monetization. Whatever they said that the watch hours weren't right. YouTube is a big problem. I'm not here on YouTube to make money from anybody or to make myself famous or anything like that. The reason I started this YouTube channel, it wasn't my idea. It was my son's idea. It was when I was injured. So he wanted to see my recovery. And I sent him a couple of videos, and he put it on YouTube, and I got a lot of likes. And that's how it started. But basically, now I'm an entertainer. I consider myself a prepper and a survivalist, a martial artist. I love self-defense, martial arts, hunting, fishing. I love all that stuff. But really, I'm an entertainer. I do comedy. If you guys have never seen my channel, I do a lot of lip singing and karaoke. I do a lot of singing in my own voice. I've done over, I don't know, maybe 600 music videos. The first ones, they sucked. I was terrible. But lately, I've already, practice makes perfect. So now I think I look good on my music videos. So if you want to check them out, you can check them out. I got Holly Ivins and KP Heathen. These are my two top subscribers. Yeah, I do actually sing. Yeah. I have a deep voice. I can sing both. I can sing on a high pitch and a deep voice. So you're a cat person. Are you a lady or a gentleman? Because I don't know. Please don't bully. Doesn't it could be either one. Oh, thank you, Holly. Big guy, 36. All right, my brother. All right, I hear you. All right, pretty cool. I was almost 6 foot tall at one time. But after my accident, I swear to God, after my accident, I shrank 2 inches. That's what the doctor says. So now I'm 5'10" and a quarter, but I was almost 6 foot tall. It might have to do with age too. When you get older, they say that you get smaller. I don't know. Hey, yeah, we did. Oh, we did. We did. We had a great time. Short kings rise up. Hey, height doesn't matter, my friend. It's what you have in here. It's what you have in here. And as a fighter, I'm gonna call myself a fighter. As a fighter, I could tell you, it really doesn't matter. Me, I prefer to fight a bigger guy than myself because when I knock him out, I'm going to definitely look real good. And not only that, I know I'm much more faster than he would be. And yeah, a lot of real big guys, they don't expect it. They think everybody's going to be scared of anybody who's like half their size. But if you look on YouTube videos, you'll see that that's not true. A lot of them guys get knocked out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it all depends. I mean, the reach as far as a tall guy, myself, if I'm fighting a tall opponent, eh, I'm going right into him. I'm waiting for him. I'll be right in his face. And once I'm in his face, I'm not talking about fighting in the ring. I'm talking about in the street. Once I'm in his face, I'm going to grab to the back of his neck and I'm going to hang on to him. He's not going nowhere. I'm going to grab him by the clothing. He's not going nowhere. And that's when I begin my attack. And because I'm so close to him and my arms might be shorter than him, although I have long arms for a smaller guy, but the prepared Irishman. What's up, Jim? Good to see you, my brother. Good evening. Yep, just talking BS over here. Couldn't sleep. And we're just talking BS, but we were just talking about self-defense, something that you like. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. When you're trying to save your life in the streets, if you're what doesn't matter if you're a male, a female, or whatever it may be. But let's say female especially. You're trying to save your life in the streets. Your only chance of survival is to attack the eyes and blind that person. Why? Because a lot of women are under misconception. They believe that they can go and take some kickboxing up or some martial arts and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and that's going to work for them in the street, but it's not going to work. Same thing with children. You got kids out there who are taking up Taekwondo. They're black belts. They're 9 years old, and they're black belts. And the parents think, well, they can defend themselves. Are you kidding me? A man will manpower you. You'll have no chance. There's a reason there are weight divisions. Strength and size does matter. Does matter. But if you're defending yourself, that's in the ring. All right? But in the street, it doesn't really matter if you know how to defend yourself. If you go for a person's eyes and you're gouging his eyes and you rip into his eyes, all right? And you're bringing up your forearm and you're coming down with the elbow, and you're doing all this to his face, all right? That person will panic. You have to become like a cat, like Holly says, just like a cat. You could be the biggest, baddest guy on earth. You could be Brock Lesnar, and if I lock onto you, the back of your neck, and I'm right up on your face, and I'm scratching into your eyes, and I'm digging into your eyes, and I'm biting you, you're gonna run like hell. No human being could sustain a vicious attack like that to the face. Nobody. So I practice that every day because I have a body opponent bag that has a face. Let me see. With the exception of fighting the counter fighter, you should attack. You should attack, put your opponent on the defensive, and go. Exactly. You can't be on the defense. You have to be on the offense. All right? And offense first. And if a person who's dangerous is coming up to you and you know they're about to do something to you, you have to get them first before they get you. If you're old, if you're small, you use the deception of weakness as your strength, okay? And when they think that you're going to succumb to them, you're going to give up, that's when you attack right away. And you have to go for the neck. You have to go for the eyes. That's it. Anything else is not going to work. Because if a person is a big guy, he's on drugs, he's drunk, he's crazy, you could hit him 100 times. Nothing's going to happen. All right? But once you get his eyes, all right, if a hammer fist right to the nose, he's not going to be able to see. So how do you do it? Boom! Hey, I don't want any problems. Please leave me alone. I'm going to go, okay? Bye. Boom! That's exactly how you do it. And then you follow it up, and you follow it up, and then you take off. But a lot of people think that they can go and take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai kickboxing and karate, and will it help? It helps. Yeah, it does help, but in real life, you have to go for the vulnerable areas. You have to go for the neck. You have to go for the eyes if you want to save yourself, especially a female. Females, you have a great weapon. You have your nails. If I was a lady, I would have my nails medium length and one or two of them nice and sharp. Eh? Whoa, right to the eye. Rip into the eye. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Bite. Even if a man throws you on the ground, he jumps on top of you, he mounts on top of you, that's your chance right there. You can just tear him apart with your nails. So, if there are any ladies here, except for Holly, I'm not sure, take that advice. And, yeah, the world is getting crazy. The world's getting crazy. We're here like sitting ducks waiting to see if Iran retaliates. I'm not going to call us sitting ducks because a lot of people don't agree with that. But there's a chance, you don't know. If there is such a thing as sleeper cells, we will soon find out if there are sleeper cells. A battery-operated boyfriend. Give me a battery-operated girlfriend, that would be nice. She won't complain, or you turn the battery off. Hey, I gotta put the AC on, it's warm in here. Irishman, what do you think? Do you believe that Iran is going to retaliate against us? Do you believe in sleeper cells? Or do you think it's all hype? I'd like to hear your opinion. Looks like Uzbek was 28th. Yeah, you know, you're responsible for your self-defense. If you hurt somebody in self-defense, if you stick your finger in their eyes, okay, and you hurt that person, you will go to jail. If you kill somebody in self-defense, you might go to jail. But if that person was about to kill you, if that person had a knife in their hands and they were about to kill you, then guess what? I'm taking their eyeballs out of their head. I'll break their neck because I have no choice at that point. So it depends on the choice, right? If it's just a parking lot argument and some punk comes into your face like that, no, then you better not. You better not use these moves on that person, because then you're liable. So you should, you have to know when you can eye gouge somebody or you can go for their throat. It's only in a matter of life or death. If you're, a person has a knife on you, or you feel like they're gonna kill you, then you have no choice. That's it. Oh yeah, I agree. Oh, that's cool, KP. Yep, I love bow hunting. Holly, I never got to see that knife. I can't believe it. We were together all that time. I never got to see it. KP, I'll check out the video. Is this your younger son, or not the one who's in the military, right? That's right, Jim. You're right about that. But when the shit hits the fan, and really there's really chaos out there in the streets, it's not gonna matter, man. Because they're gonna come to kill you. And then you have to defend yourself. Alright, thanks, Holly. Merch. Who's gonna have to make merch? Yes, younger son. Oh, okay. KP and the Monster. I'm gonna look for it right now. Right now. I'll see here. KP and the Monster. I was already subscribed. I forgot. I was already subscribed to your channel. So I can't give you a new subscription. But yeah, I was already subscribed. More practice. Let's see. All right.
That's why you hold your finger there and pull.
There you go, everybody.
Okay. But is it filming? Okay, yeah. Hey guys, today I will try my best to shoot at the... Okay, goodbye. Okay, ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. No.
Denied.
It's alerted and it's running.
Yep.
It will be running because it heard the noise. Okay, how about this one? Okay. 3, 2, 1, fire. Gosh dang, I hit the wig.
That's plastic, so.
Yeah, it's impossible to break. Well, kind of. Then this arrow hot. That means like,
It was in
if
the
it's
sun.
hot enough, it will be set on fire and then the deer will die if I shoot it in the water.
It does it.
But, okay. Now the last one. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Yeah, baby.
Finally.
All right.
Hey, you got it. You got it, though. You finally got the hit.
I got my second ever hit in the body, and now Karen's shooting.
Yeah, see? You already got the heart.
Yeah, my first ever hit, it was the heart. Or, what is that again?
Lung.
Okay.
Congratulations, little KP.
No, we're know what the biggest part of the body is?
Yeah, I meant the smallest. I meant the smaller, like, their hands. Now this Cameron turn.
Hit the like button.
Of course, hit the body, because how good he is.
He's an awesome little kid. Very cute, man. I remember when my kid was small like that. Yeah, oh, KP, talking about bows. Look, read it. Let me see. This is so true, right? After the bullets are gone, we'll be using bows. Move your body, come on, move your body. I'll move my body, hang on. Ready? Whoa. How's that? You gotta hit the button to get rid of the mirror effect on text. I don't know what that means. Kung Fu Kappa. Kung Fu Grandpa. That's right. That's right. Holly, did you go camping? You said you were going to go camping, I believe. Nah, I don't think so, Mr. Gupta. I don't think so. I don't think I could do one, actually. Can you? Next weekend. Okay, nice, Holly. Have a good time. Hope it doesn't rain. Hey, Gupta. I may know karate, but I also know Kareza. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I ran out of things to say. But anyway, you know, that's not me. I can't pronounce yours. Is it Min, whatever, M-I-N? It's not me, it's YouTube. Because when I go on other platforms, you can read this. But YouTube, for some reason, doesn't, it's backwards. So, yeah. You get my message? One more scan to go, then we know if it's cancer. Alright. God willing, it's not. Mineral water. Oh no, mineral water is very good for you. My father used to drink a lot of it. Message. It's a message. Yeah, Holly. You know, when you get old, it kind of sucks, right? I'm going to bed soon. Alright. I'm going to keep it real. You have a good evening. Good night. Good rest. God bless you and God bless your family. Okay? Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. Yeah, me either, Holly. Me either. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna keep it real. If you can go on my channel and subscribe, that'll be cool. So we could keep in touch. All right. All right. Oh, you did. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Check your email. All right. I'll check my email. Let's see. I got it. Ron Foster. Southern author Ron Foster has shared his vast knowledge in a large library of books about survival and preparedness, both fiction and non-fiction. He is best known for his prepper fiction. Even his fiction books are loaded with survival and self-sufficiency techniques that one can learn from. Ron Foster's knowledge in this field is extensive and has well prepared him for writing about survival in post-apocalyptic world where society has broken down. Well, it's an honor to meet you, sir. Thank you for this. I appreciate that. He has been in many competencies, and his background including being a gemologist. I used to be a jeweler. I love you too, Holly. Thank you. So yeah, cool. Everyone, maybe we follow this gentleman. He's on my live right now. He just sent me this through email. Ron Foster. He has books on Amazon. I will be purchasing them, so we can check them out. Maybe I'll show my audience. All right. So thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Very nice. Very nice. So I'll remember your handle here, MIN, and I know who you are now. Pretty cool. MINRLWTR. All right. Cool. All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, guys, it's getting late. I'm going to call it a night. I only got 3 people in here. God bless you all. I love you all. I'll see you guys soon. I'm planning to make more lives. I'm thinking I'm going to make a live tomorrow on the punching bag, and I'm going to do more self-defense martial arts lives on the bag, and so we can train together. Okay, so whoever's here, God bless you. I love you. You know, keep your head on a swivel, prepare to stay ready for whatever comes your way. Always remember, this is the beginning of World War III. This shit is not going to end, and if you have a family, it's your responsibility to get ready for all of them. Love you all. XNYC Prepper over and out. God bless you all. KP. Have a good night, KP.